Trump's indictment also had reactions and impacts here in Northwest Ohio. NBC 24's Sutton Donovan joining us live now with that local reaction. Sutton.
Aaron, experts tell me what's going on in this case doesn't directly impact us here in Toledo, but the indictment could have lasting impacts later on down the line. Donald Trump's indictment is being played out on the national stage, and some local residents are making sure they're watching what happens.
It affects everybody in Toledo, all over this whole country. I'm gonna see and watch. We'll see what happens with him today.
What we're seeing with Trump is what experts call unprecedented in terms of both politics and pop culture, because this moment is a crossroads between the two of them.
No sitting president, no former president has ever been indicted for a crime. Some have been involved in civil cases, including Donald Trump and Bill Clinton and others, but no criminal charges have ever been filed against a former president. So that's new for us.
In terms of pop culture and politics crossing over, this is one of those moments. But again, through the Trump years, that is, and even a little bit before Trump became president, that is sort of something that is part and parcel of the times in which Trump was president and then post-president.
But the indictment regarding the hush money payments is specific to Trump and not the general public. Dr. Sam Nelson, an associate professor in the Political Science and Public Administration Department at the University of Toledo, explained.
It's not a political offense. Other potential indictments that we might see in the future, the investigation into classified documents that were found at Mar-a-Lago, the investigation into January 6th, those are more what we'd call political crimes because they involve the democratic process. Those are probably a bigger impact on all of us as Americans than maybe this particular crime.
Though Nelson says this indictment could play out in the general public in the future.
Voters will be affected in how they weigh what happens here in terms of their vote choice. But some people, there are definitely voters up for grabs who this will matter to, especially things that we might learn during the course of a trial.
We will have more on the Trump arraignment later in our broadcast. Reporting live in Toledo, Sutton Donovan, NBC 24 News.